Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Victory Monday, Victory Monday. What's up, everybody? September 30th. We are almost at the new fiscal year. And we coming off a victory over these Arizona Cardinals, baby. Let's go.
New
Victory
fiscal
Monday.
year, we making people pay.
Woo, 42-14. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. When is the last time you could watch a game stress-free, not yell at the screen? I can't tell you the last time I had a game like that. Like I was like, my body's like, okay, something stupid's coming. Something stupid.
Dallas, Thanksgiving.
Here it comes. And it never came.
Dallas, Thanksgiving. 2020. Last time I felt this way.
Yeah. When Antonio Gibson had like 1 billion yards rushing that game.
We ran a fumble rooski.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to do any of that stuff in this game. We just ran a normal game plan and whooped ass. Man. Shout out to that one dude from the Cardinals, Ben Garcia. He was the one everybody was clowning on Twitter. But You know what? And I was loaded for Bear, but then I saw him taking his L with a ton of grace. He's like, you know what? That's what you do. You come out with a hot take and you end up being wrong. He says, I was wrong. And I was like, you know what? All respect. All respect.
And he also landed himself a finalist for the ye famous Glock Dookie Award.
Nigga like Dookie Award.
Yeah, I know. Dad was like, here's a candidate. I'm like, he's a candidate.
Definitely on the list.
You, sir, have won a Glock Dookie.
That will never get old, dude. I don't care.
I love that.
Says that will never get old. But yeah, fellas, we're at Victory Monday. We are at Victory Monday. Let's welcome everybody to the chat. Tia, what's up? Tia says, hey, fellas, what about those Commanders? 40 burger. Man, when is the last time we scored 40 points? I should probably know that. Usually those are the stupid facts I can remember. Like Phil remembers every person ever played for this team. I had this stupid obscure.
The last time we did this, and I said this on Twitter, and everyone else had this stat too. Last time we put up back-to-back games like this was weeks 11 and 12 of the 1991 season, greatest team in the history of football.
That's right.
Where we won 56-17 against the Falcons, and then we beat the Steelers the next week, 41-14. Now, just a little bit of history to go on with that. Neither one of those teams finished the season with a losing record. Pittsburgh was 8-8 that year, and the Falcons went to the playoffs, and we beat them there too, but they were 10-6. So it's not like we were beating up on chumps back then either. Right. And honestly, record-wise, we were told that none of these teams we beat outside the Giants were chumps. We kept hearing going into the Giants game, oh, this is going to be a close one. Both these teams are ass. Then we heard going into the Bengals game, oh, the Bengals are going to get right. They're much better than this record they have. And then it was, oh, the Cardinals going to get right. They're better than this record they have. They got this offense going to tear this Commanders defense up. And, yeah, that didn't happen, did it? That didn't happen. I think the opposite happened. And we did it with a balanced attack again. Balance.
Yep.
Run the ball, throw the ball, special teams, everybody's showing up.
By the way, Steve.
That's right. Yeah.
Montgomery's on the goal line again.
Shit.
It could happen. Do you believe in miracles?
I hope not, man. Right now, I am, knock on wood.
I'm playing Steve before disclosure.
5-0 in fantasy. Currently, in this moment, I'm 5-0.
Right now, Steve is up on me. I'm gonna tell you the score in this fantasy football game.
Man, it better stay that way.
He's up.
It better stay that way.
He's up 161 to 128. But the Lions, I have Montgomery left and Sanders, by the way. Oh, that's
Sanders.
Montgomery, they're literally on the 2-3 yard line.
Oh,
First down now.
yeah.
I mean, I can't say nothing.
For
I know
FanDuel
I got
purposes, I need
my game in
Gibbs
the
to
bag.
score. For mine and your league purposes, I need Montgomery to score.
What's going on, Yam? Says I apologize in advance for falling asleep. I hope you are feeling better, good sir. Yam was a little bit under the weather today, so I hope you have rebounded and
Rebound.
AM, it's all right. Just take some NyQuil, lay down, wake up in the morning. You'll feel like you went through a 5-year coma. It'll be great.
And just
What
rip off a couple DMX bars.
Yeah, what do you do like during the day to be so tired, man? What do you do all day long?
Sick. He's sick.
He's sick today.
Sick.
Yeah,
you got mud butt?
No, I think just upper respiratory stuff going on.
I had mud butt. It was like
Deluxe happy decisive victory Monday. Yes, sir. That's a very decisive victory. We were just talking about that. It's a rare occasion where we can say that, hey, let's just sit back, relax, enjoy the game. I'm taking notes and stuff, but still.
Hey, I'll admit I predicted this team. I predicted us to lose a shootout. I thought it was going to be a shootout, but I predicted us to lose. So I will happily eat.
I'll take that L. We'll go over what we all predicted, but I'll take that L.
This is what happens when you give Deb control of the damn comments.
No, sorry.
That wasn't me. That was Phil. Phil's always trying to tell everybody I'm doing something, but that's Phil, man. That was Phil.
Y'all ain't see me type shit. I'm on my cell phone.
What's up, Brian? Boys can't stop watching game highlights. We're about to walk over 21 more highlights here very quickly. It's going to be great. Give us a second, get to these chats here. Freddie, what's up, Freddie? Says hot take Freddie on Twitter. The efficiency of the Commanders offense is historic. I've seen stats that haven't been achieved in over 20 years, to include Jaden's completion percentage as a rookie for the first 4 games, which is Tom Brady never did that. We're doing stuff that the 17-0 Patriots never did. Like it's insane, and this is totally
so. Here's the funny thing about that. The 07 Patriots and the 99 Rams were known for having these explosive offenses, right? Like they could score anytime from anywhere. We have shown the ability to be able to get those big chunk plays, but let's be real. This offense is doing that in a way that they would tell you can't do in the modern NFL.
Right.
Do ball control. It's like death by 1,000 paper cuts, right? And then 1 or 2 just good slices of the throat by a sword. But a lot of it is just 5 yards here, 10 yards there, 12 yards here, 6 yards there. Chunk, just slowly marching upon you. All right, for my history buffs, it's like Sherman going to the sea. On the long way, you burn a whole city, right? But it's just they just march down the field like that. I've yet to see an offense that has this capacity that does so in such a ball control method. I mean, even like the 91 Redskins, which is to me the greatest offense of all time, greatest team of all time. One of the greatest offenses. Their hallmark was they had something like over 30 plays of 40 yards or more. I mean, that's explosive. This team has done it without being necessarily explosive. They've done it by ball control.
Yeah.
We have yet to see this in the modern NFL. It's so different. But it's not gimmick. It's not a gimmick. There's no gimmicks to this offense. They just execute.
The only thing that's going to catch up is the film and tendency, and the film and tendency. So I think eventually it's going to run out. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic. But it's enjoy it while we can. I mean,
but I think the fact that they have not unleashed the dragon, so to speak, is part of the reason why I'm not as worried about that as I normally would be. Because again, it's not a gimmick offense, right? Like we were running read option with RG3. That was kind of gimmicky in the sense that it had never been done before. It was so different, and teams just needed to get the tape on us. And then everybody started adopting it. in this sense, nothing we're running is like revolutionary.
No, it's quick game, run first offense, and
but it's designed to be able to keep defenses off guard. Are you going to run? Are you going to throw? Is the quarterback going to run? Can we just end up and then as they come up and try to play that short game, try to stifle the ball control, that's when you go over the top on them.
Yeah. Thomas Millen, thank you for joining us. So let's go, fellas. This is a moment we've been waiting for a long time. Let's fucking go. That's right. Commander Nash, what a great win in season. Go Commanders. That's right. Ryan says, I told you McNichols, A.K.A. Monte Nicholson. Remember, Ryan couldn't get his name right. That was going to go off. You did, man. Props to you. Props to Ryan. He did say McNichols was going to go off. Big J Mac. I don't know what, I think Terry calls him J Mac. I'll call him McNick, Big McNick. Freddie says teams just can't go off the field. These boys, when we get the third down, it's like automatic. We're going to convert. If we don't, we will on fourth down. It's ridiculous. That's the crazy part. And just some of the stats here before we start going into the film. B-Rob was 21 rushes, 101 yards. That's 200 game yards in a row. Averaged 4.8 and a touchdown. McNichols, 8 for 68, averaged 8.5 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. And then Jaden was 8 for 47. Average 5.9 in a touchdown. So that's 37 rushes, 216 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. And Jaden Daniels was 26 for 30, 233 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, which he did throw his first interception. But, oh, man, rookie throws his first interception in week 4. I mean, and you know what? Tress Way had to punt today. How we're so down bad, fellas. Tress actually had to punt. So those are the offensive stats.
Still put up 40.
And still put up 40. That's right. Thomas said, we're going to see a bad game. I already know it. Jaden is the NFL version of Allen Iverson. He is the answer. That's right. It's going to happen, and we just got to, settle ourselves. But with that being said, let's just jump right into the film review.
Got a chip, so I don't want him to be something else.
Iverson never did get a chip, but he was.
Speaking of basketball, rest in peace, Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, shout out to Dikembe Mutombo. Shout out to Pete Rose. He passed away today.
What?
And shout out to
I didn't even know that.
To Chris Christopherson. If you'd like Chris Christopherson, he passed away too, man. We had 3 people pass away in 24 hours. Chris Christopherson was a legend, dude.
Yeah.
He wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down, which Bob Dylan says is the greatest song ever written. I don't know about the greatest, but it is one of the greatest songs ever written. If you ever if you're into the storytelling kind of songs, kind of country-ish, very country-ish actually. Johnny Cash did a version of that song. Also, Randy Travis did a cover of it. It's a great song. It's a great song if you're kind of just sitting alone in your mindset and you got a couple beers with it. That's the kind of song it is. It's not an upbeat song, but it's a great song. So yeah, rest in peace, Chris Christopherson.
I mean, I think he was better known for his appearance in movies such as Big Top Pee-wee. And he was Abraham Whistler in The Blade, the initial Blade, if you know that movie as well. That's how I love my Chris Christopherson.
So we're not talking about the bowling movies or nothing.
The what movies? The what movies?
Oh, that's wrong. I'm thinking of Bridges.
Yeah, he was Blade's sidekick.
Blade's sidekick, yeah.
That's Abraham Whistler. All right, let's get into this film review here, guys. Freddie says Tress is the Maytag repairman of the NFL. You know what's funny, Freddie? The only reason I know that because I had the Junkies on this morning at about 6:50 on the way to work, and they make a good point. Yes, he's the Maytag repair guy. You never need. Was that the right quote? Anyways, he was never has to come out. But he's always there and reliable if you need him, and there he was. So, hey G, what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining me. I'm about to go into some film. My Moco brother, AG.
Was that slogan like Maytag repairs, Maytag replay, or something like that?
That's Safe Flight Repair. Safe
Flight. What's Maytag's?
I don't know what they have. All right.
Safe Flight is pretty cool though.
Hold on.
Phil, we got a little bit of echo from you, Phil.
Hold on. You guys don't know about the Maytag repairman commercials? All right, y'all are older than me. Y'all should know this. He was the guy, he wore the blue outfit, and he was always sitting in his office not working because Maytags were so reliable you never needed the repairman.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what he's saying about that's what they're saying about Tress. Tress just sits there and he doesn't ever have to work because he's not needed.
Now it makes sense, but I didn't get it at first.
That's what I said earlier about the Junkie said it this morning. I think it was
I'm the only man. I listened to Junkies this morning, so I didn't even hear that, but
I think it was I could be wrong. I swear it was the Junkies at 7 o'clock.
You might be
Either
right.
way. All right, let's talk about this film. Or
was
else we're
working.
talking about nothing for forever. So starting off, Eagles had the ball. The Cardinals had the ball. Thought this was going to be a shootout from the beginning. First play, this is James Conner going 11 yards. 16 yards. I still think we have an issue with stopping the run. I don't have the stats put up in front of me, but James Conner did get over 100 yards. I think that's, we're giving up a shit ton of yards every game, but let's just watch these first two plays. This is James Conner going for 16. Takes it up the middle to the sideline, and bam, just wide open.
Till the sweat drops down my.
Yeah. These bitches crawl.
Skeet.
I will say that the blocking by the Cardinals in this run was very good.
Yeah,
very good.
That was a little.
But we also had, I will say this, there was some over pursuit by our defense on that one, and if there's nothing else, maybe that's a good sign. If there's over pursuit, it means they're trying to attack. They went to the over pursuit to the outside, and Connor cut back in. And he had an offensive lineman there to kind of create that wall that allowed him to turn upfield. But I'd rather we allow yardage because we're over aggressive instead of just not being there.
Yeah. Yep.
So those are things you can work on. You can work on, hey, be aggressive, but hold your lane, or know your assignments, or watch the cutback. It's a lot more than you're not getting to the ball.
Yeah. Yep. And so this next play is at 9:57 in the first. It was 4th and 1 on the 2. So you knew they were going for it. This was a game of inches, and they eventually found Marvin Harrison Jr., who had, he looks the part. That's all I'm going to say. He looked really good. He looked like the 4th overall pick. So let's watch Marvin Harrison Jr. catch a touchdown on 4th and 1 from the Washington 2.
Kid's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's big. He's got a big target. Kyler knew exactly where he was going.
That's a fingertip catch too.
I mean,
that's man to man though. I mean,
it was a good play on a good cornerback. I mean, a good play on a good receiver.
That defensive back was there. I mean, he wasn't. I mean, that ball was placed exactly where it needed to be.
It was man to man, man. It's like almost a no-win situation for any corner against a good receiver.
And you know what? He was there. He just wasn't there enough. Not only that, but let's keep in mind we had to make them go to 4th down to get that touchdown.
I feel like they also were playing
this defense. I feel like this defense does make teams when they get into a red zone. Teams have to earn points. They'll get points, but they have to earn them. It's not easily handed to them.
Yep. All right, now we're going to flip over to so this was the Commanders' first offensive possession, and this is 3rd and 4. So this was the beginning of going for it on 3rd, going for it on 4th, and it was just fun to watch because we kept this thing going, and just like Freddie said earlier, it just never stopped. They just continued to convert, and it was fantastic. So let's go ahead and watch this guy play itself out. This is Jaden Daniels to Zacchaeus for 16 yards off the jump. Let's watch the line, watch Jaden's progressions, empty set in the back. Good play design by Cliff Kingsbury. Looks like they run doubles to the right and just almost like a pick move to the sideline. Great conversion. Fantastic.
It's like it's almost like they faked a pick move. Zacchaeus turned to the outside. Yeah. If you look, it looks like they're running the pick to the inside, the way it's designed. And then he turned outside instead.
And let's just talk about how good this line has been. They've just been.
It's amazing what happens. What did I say all last year? You got to run downhill because offensive linemen like to be able to impose their will upon you, right?
Yep.
And how can you impose your will on somebody if you're never running the ball? You're never trying to move the line forward. If you're always dropping back to pass plays or even dropping back to run draws, If that's all you do, you don't get to really grind your man down as an offensive lineman. Often, that's you got to dominate that line of scrimmage. You do it by establishing a run game, establishing ball control, and establishing you are going to impose your will upon the men in front of you. And Cliff Kingsbury does that. EB does not. Did not.
Yep.
Did not. He's gone.
I want to see. Make sure I got.
Sorry, I'm going my monologues here, and I'm taking you out of your.
Yep, that's all right. I think I pulled up we just pulled up this one. Let me pull up the right one. We're going to go to 3rd and 2 to Brian Robinson, who continues to run like just a man possessed. Hold up. Sorry. Continues to run like a man possessed. It's been fantastic. He's been a nice surprise. Where's Phil Bullock to get up in our grill about Brian Robinson? But this is 3rd and 2 on the Arizona 40, where B-Rob rips off a 17-yarder.
He'll be here late, and we'll be giving him shit.
I mean, just watch the line play on this one.
It's my favorite stuff.
Watch the tight end. Watch Ben Sinnott right here. And Terry. Dude, watch. Look at these boys. Look at Terry and Bates and Sinnott. Watch. I mean, you might have to watch it a couple times.
There's nothing new on the screen.
See it?
No.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
It's not playing. There you go.
I'm sorry. Watch Terry, watch Bates, and watch Sinnott on these blocks, man. It's crazy. Sinnott blocking like a madman. Bates blocking like a madman. Terry's probably the most impressive of all of them right here. Goes out, finds a safety. Look at that. And B-Rob does the rest. Crazy.
I mean, really, Terry kind of set things at the second level there. He got right in that guy's grill.
That's White from Tampa Bay that's just lazy on that tackle, right? Look, watch number 7 on their team. Fucking sucker. Watch this shit. Now he gave up. Now he gave up.
He took a terrible angle.
He gave up and gave him 5 more yards. He could still chase him down, though.
Nah. He took a terrible angle.
Right. He ruined that play.
He wasn't going to catch him anyways. All right.
That's some shit. That's some who's our
only person that would buy that? The only person that would say, "Oh, hey, he would catch him," is Phil Bullock because he thinks B-Rob's slow.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this one is the touchdown to Brian Robinson. Let's go ahead and watch this one. B-Rob punches it in from 6 yards out. Thing of beauty. Little read option and punches it right in.
And again, no jiggling around behind the line of scrimmage. He's running forward.
What I want you to cue on is watch this outside linebacker. This outside linebacker, just the fact that Jaden looks like he's going to do it, he holds. Watch him. Watch this guy right here. He holds, and then allows B-Rob untouched. Watch. He holds. Boom. I mean, just the threat
because if he
of
crashed
Daniels,
down,
he would have
crashes down, Jaden's got one-on-one with a safety, and he's tucking that thing in.
That is the Jaden Daniels effect right there. That right there is the Jaden Daniels.
He walks in if he attacks that running back, he walks in the end zone.
Right there.
Jaden does.
This guy is squatted. He's squatted down right there. Just so to protect the run of Jaden Daniels. I mean, I think he could have kept it and ran it in too, but
100%.
I mean, just man, it's so nice. It's so nice having a run like this.
This is the read option personified right here. It's all the defensive end, or in this case, the outside linebacker, the edge rusher.
Yep. All right. Now we're gonna go to
Jaden also, by the way, has a very underrated play action move.
Yeah, he sure does. Now we're going to go to going to the second quarter. I'm sorry, the end of the first quarter. This is Jaden Daniels pass to Terry for 11 yards. A couple things to watch for on this one, but watch the protection and look. I mean, beautiful play design. Terry is essentially almost in triple coverage. Look at this: 3 DBs right here, 3 DBs, and Jaden wasn't even touched. Watch it again.
2 DBs on linebacker.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Defensive end, really.
Yep.
Pitch and catch.
I mean, the line was so good, man. It's a byproduct of Jaden that he was almost untouched.
He called the right defense for that too, but it's just that guy's not
do
good enough.
you know what the best part of this play was? How quickly they got up to the line for the next play and ran it before a challenge could be thrown.
Yeah, because
Terry did not get that second foot in.
I think he did. Like I got one and then he stepped down real fast. It was weird, but I think he got that down. I know what you're talking about.
It was enough that you could at least question it. So they ran to the line, got that next play off. That's where intelligence comes in.
Yeah.
And Jaden's the one who has to get them together. So you know what? That's Jaden making a great mental play.
Yep.
Yeah, remnants of Alex Smith back in the day when he was here.
Yeah, except Alex Smith didn't move nearly as fast.
Nah, he didn't move, but he knew how to finagle the referees or how to get the shit up to the line fast. That's one thing he said about him. He knew all the little tricks, dog.
You know, he had to.
Yeah.
He couldn't throw and he couldn't run. He's got to be smarter than everyone.
All right, now we're going to go to Jaden Daniels. Now we're going to go to Jaden, 1st and 10 from the R42, 13:41 in the second quarter, 14 yards to Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus.
The Zach attack. He does that a lot, doesn't he? They get him the ball. They get him the ball on like a little 2-yard route, and then he turns it into 10.
He's been a nice surprise.
He fucks up once a game, bro.
He does, but
right past the sticks, man. Right past the sticks. The wherewithal to know where the sticks were. That's just I thought it was a smart.
Zuri flipped the ball and got a penalty right after.
Yeah. This is the one.
He did as a
jackass, bro.
Jackass.
One a game. He does some weird shit once a game, bro.
That's true. Yeah, penalties are bad. This game.
He's not used to playing.
Give him a chance. All right. This is McNichols. So McNichols, like Ryan said, was a great surprise. And after this comment after the second quarter, we'll get to some of the comments here for everyone in the chat.
I didn't think McNichols was going to make this team, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah. And just a reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button for us. We would greatly appreciate it. If you're watching from Twitter, flip on over, and we'd appreciate it if you like from YouTube as well. This is a 27-yard scamper by old McNichols, man. Let's check it out. Beautiful, beautiful run.
How he finishes this again, moving immediately.
The line,
man.
The line was fantastic. Look.
Look at this beautiful guards pull.
Two pulling guards.
Again, though, if he takes that running back,
this is a sweep. This is what we call a power sweep, people.
It looks like a read option power sweep too.
It was. Look, he froze. He froze the DB here, and he froze the DN here. Watch these two get frozen. Sorry, the safety.
That's crazy.
Bam, froze.
That's a good play.
The Jaden Daniels effect. He stopped, and he stopped right there.
Because if they didn't, he was gone.
Gone.
And instead, he's gone. He gone.
His balance on that was impressive.
Man, the whole play was impressive.
Yeah, everything's executed. And that's the thing. Nothing we do is like revolutionary, but it's the execution has been top notch on offense.
Don't turn it over.
Watch him freeze these guys get frozen, and this guy stopped for 1 second, just 1 second.
Yeah, I see. He squared up a little bit with the quarterback. I
mean, you can't get much better than that. Yeah. All right, now let's go to Jaden Daniels' first interception. There.
Y'all when you let sell on him.
Yeah.
What
can you do though?
He had to do it on the bottom shallow left too, wide open. But
he took a shot.
Yeah.
Well, let's run. Let's let it run. I got thoughts on this.
That leads the NFL and catches on whatever contested catches once again. Yeah. You gotta give him a shot, I guess.
Yep. All right. Real quick, let's get some comments here, and we'll go on to Jane Daniels' first interception. AG says, upgrades at corner will allow us to load the box against the run. Yep, that's definitely a lacking portion. Kid Dynamite, Jane Daniels is the X factor. We've seen it on 3 plays so far.
Boogeyman.
Certified boogeyman. For Heinz says, I feel like the Cardinals didn't expect Jaden's passing and bet on him making a mistake. Yeah, dropping 4 a lot. Michael Underwood, what's up, Michael? What's up, Mike? We are seeing the truth why Sam Howell wasn't the answer. He could throw interception, use talking points from Ron, and talk about looking at film, but Jaden threw one and changed it now. True. And also, we don't have a shitty offensive coordinator in Eric Bieniemy who is not playing to our quarterback strengths.
I'm not going to sit here. Look, I was a huge rider for Sam Howell. I was a huge rider for Sam Howell. And I will sit here and tell you that I still think Sam Howell is a starting caliber quarterback in this league. Do I think he's Jaden Daniels? No, we've got this tape to prove it. But at the same time, Sam Howell looks infinitely better in this offense than he would have than Jaden Daniels looks in Eric Bieniemy's offense. And this offense is tailored around all the strengths. This offense, even if Sam Howell was running it, this offense wouldn't have even looked quite like this, because I guarantee you Clint Kingsbury would have changed things up to mitigate Sam's weaknesses and emphasize his strengths. That's what he's doing with Jaden Daniels. His entire offense is designed not just for Jaden, but for everybody. You mitigate the weaknesses, you emphasize the strengths. So this is what you call good coaching, which we did not have last year.
Yeah, Eric Bieniemy literally tried to run Patrick Mahomes' offense out of the West Coast with Andy Reid, and it just didn't work. Didn't try to run the ball. Allergic to run though. B-Rob was ready to quit. So, and Jaden doesn't have to pass more than 25 times a game.
We are gaining almost as many yards on the ground in some of these games as we are in the air. Yeah. You're talking about 200 yards rushing and 200 yards passing. That's what this game was.
Yeah.
We didn't have that last year. So I'm not sitting here saying that Sam Howell is Jaden Daniels. That's obvious. That's obvious. It's not true. But Jaden Daniels is proving when I said that he was probably the safer of the picks between him and Drake, and that he was more pro ready now. That's obvious. So I feel justified in that perception.
Yeah.
I'll take my L on supporting Sam, but I'll take my W on what I said about Jaden. So
Jaden is better than Sam. It's not even close, Michael. All I'm saying is last year's partial. You can't let EB off the hook. There's a reason why he went down to college. Not catering an offense to a guy who was a late draft pick in the NFL. So all good. It doesn't matter. It's water under the bridge. EB's gone. Sam is gone. We're on to bigger and better things with our guy, our QB1, Jaden Daniels. Thomas says, me and my pop said the same thing. That could have been overturned, but Jaden was already on it. Hurry up offense. Another thing they do early in games. Hurry up. Don't let the D rest. Yeah.
They run that turbo.
The tempo has been nice. Ryan said, send it with the clutch block. Yep. I'm telling you, man, we haven't unleashed Senate yet. Just wait. And Michael says, Jaden is changing how teams pick their future franchise quarterbacks. Yeah. I don't know, because
wouldn't say that, because I think a lot of teams pick franchise quarterbacks. I think we picked our franchise quarterback based on how other teams have picked their franchise quarterbacks. Look at Lamar. Look at Josh Allen. All right. Even look at Patrick Mahomes. All right. Jaden's in that mold.
Yeah. I have to do this for Ryan. You know, we did talk about Sam Howell, and usually we don't talk about Sam Howell without a Howell. And, you know, if we got Heineke down here, we give it the Heineke. But Tia says, I'm so tempted to shout playoffs, but I'm going to wait. Yep. Temper expectations. Mike said Sam would make the same mistake.
Which would be a good team.
Yeah, I mean, you got the second overall pick versus like the 200th pick. I hope Jaden is better. He better be better. Sam was a 5th round pick, 6th round pick. I don't even remember, but all good, man. Okay. All good. AG says, how's a baller?
Michael just wants to be like, just wants to hate. You know, I feel like Sam was put. Jaden Daniels ran the Eric Bieniemy offense last year. Everybody would be saying that Jaden Daniels was a bust because he would look like shit in that offense too.
How would be starting in that any of those teams playing Miami versus Tennessee right now?
Oh yeah. Hey, we got a third round. We got an equivalent of a 3rd round pick for Sam Howell. So you know what? We win. We win. We
drafted a 5th rounder and we got a 3rd rounder.
Yeah. And Dotson ain't did shit.
That's right. Sorry, I think your Dotson love's gonna go out the window soon because Everyone's calling
Yeah,
that
you
busted.
know, man, what the fuck happened to him? I was
Dotson, you're not making Phil feel good right now.
Man, I got to
No.
wear 2
no
jerseys
because
because of the motherfucker.
and here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I still haven't seen any of our receivers that isn't Terry like do anything that makes you feel like they're better than Dotson had been for us.
Luke McCaffrey.
They
He's just
really
not
good
getting the
shit.
ball.
Production-wise,
The dude,
production-wise.
Noah Brown too.
the dude.
Yeah, but it's taking 3 guys combined to do what Dotson was doing. And Dotson wasn't exactly like he didn't break out yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Luke is open the second.
Something's up with that. Something's going on with that kid's head though, because he's gone to Philly and just disappeared.
Yep. All right, we're falling a little bit behind. Let's look at Jaden's first interception. This is at 6:50 in the second quarter. Interception to on the passing to Terry McLaurin. Let's see what went wrong here. Calls it out. Little fake. I think he forced that throw a little bit.
He took a chance.
Had he looked up top, I believe. I don't know if this is De'Ami Brown up here. It is De'Ami Brown. Look, he was open. He could have fitted in right there. Right there.
Look, De'Ami Brown gets open so rarely that I don't blame him for missing him.
I mean, they were both.
I would assume he's covered.
Everyone's open.
Everyone is open.
Except that guy I threw it to.
Go back to the release point. Go back to the decision point.
Everyone's open.
Terry's head is turned.
This guy on the front's open. The middle guy in the middle of the field's open.
Yeah, he's open. The ball's already out of his hands. So Terry didn't really have a lot of time.
He sailed it. They're supposed to be cut shallow. He sailed it.
Yeah.
He sailed it. But you know what? If you're going to make a decision like that and take a chance, I'd rather you make your mistake taking a chance.
There you go, Michael.
Balls.
Yep. Sorry. Meant to give you the bell, Mike. Luke's got great hands. Sorry. Didn't mean you hit it with the balls.
He does. We'll probably see that later. I'm sure that one pulled up.
Let's look at this from the backside.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Let's go.
Take a look at this from the backside.
From the back.
And fake. Yeah, he had him.
Yeah,
throw it shorter. He had him.
How was the protection on that play?
Protection was pretty solid.
He had everyone on the whole team was open. That's how good it was. The entire team was open. Shit threw it to
Ertz was open underneath.
Yeah, everyone was open. That's a dude on left him open underneath.
But you know what though? He took a shot. And he took a shot to the number 1 guy.
Yeah, I mean,
and more often than not, that shot turns into something with Terry. So
all right, this is the first
sack.
This is Dorrance's first sack on Kyler. I think it was the only sack on Kyler we had all day.
No, we had 4.
We had 4. I mean, the first one.
Sack. Dorrance had 2.
Yeah.
This is the third down one.
Man, this is the going into halftime. This going into halftime. This is the 4th and 1 turnover on.
Oh, okay.
We went into
really
because he had one on third down. He had one on third down as well that forced a punt.
That's a really huge man on that little ass Kyler Murray, bro.
Dorrance Armstrong is not a small human being,
right?
Yeah,
for a defensive end, especially. I mean, he's. Look at that! I like the little hesitation and went right back around him.
He drug him down on the side though. I thought he pancaked him from the other view, like he just straight up.
No, flat. But look at Dorrance's move. Look at his move. Look at his move from the outside here. He's wide out there. Him and Fowler both. All right, so we know it's going to be a wide rush. Fakes a little hesitate, and now he gets around.
Great play, fantastic.
You know who did not ever do that?
Chase Young.
Yes. Why couldn't Chase Young just give him a little hezzy?
I knew you were saying that. Ryan says, hot take, we're moving the ball around like the KC offense. Spread the ball, whoever's open. Yep. AG says, Eagle fans are hating Dotson. What's up, Marcus? Sports 32 on Facebook. Make sure y'all go check him out on this wonderful Victory Monday. Jaden Daniels is the talk of the NFL. That's right. Sure is.
Yeah, they brought Campbell back to the Eagles, and he got more passes than Dotson.
It's crazy, man. Let's take a look at Jaden. This is Jaden in 13:57 in the third quarter. 9-yard scamper for a tutty.
And this is just purely designed quarterback sweep.
Yep.
Look at the lineman block.
QB power.
Beautiful, beautiful. The Jaden Daniels effect, man.
That pulling guard there. No, that's the center.
I mean, yeah, who pulled center?
I think so. I can't
Center.
tell.
Oh
yeah,
my
it was. Yeah,
gosh,
it was.
Yeah,
dude.
center
It was
and a
bad.
tackle
Yeah.
pull.
Beyondich, man. Look at him. Look at him get off the ball. Watch how quick.
Hell. I'm about
gosh.
to watch this. Watch Wiley.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
Wiley
Dev.
smacks.
Dev,
Wiley
watch
smacks the dude.
Dev.
This is
You
a
hear that?
center and tackle pull.
Watch Wiley, Dev.
Oh,
He said,
tackle
watch
right over.
Wiley. Right there. Oh, beautiful. I mean, I gotta watch one more time. The line work on this play is fantastic.
You usually see it's usually 2-guard pull. They cross you up by going center and tackle pull. That is lovely to watch. Plus, you get a running back out there too. You have all kinds of men out there.
Yeah, your
Wide receiver, I think it was Noah Brown. Noah Brown, I think, is the one who throws a nice block from the wide receiver position here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One more time.
That's a big reason they brought him here and got rid of Dotson.
Yep.
True.
Oh, what a play. The line play on this play was just
Dodgers
beautiful.
one got something too. I like him. Though.
No, look at Noah Brown. Run that one back one more time. Watch Noah Brown. Watch Noah Brown. He's coming on your left side.
Right here.
Boom.
Good block.
Look at him. Look at
If
him.
you
Took
noticed,
that guy out and rode him the whole way.
Somebody made a comment on Twitter the other day saying that all of our receivers and tight ends block now. And if you noticed, that was the one thing Jahan never did. Never did.
I mean, look, if that's your reason, that's your reason.
Yeah.
We're 3-1. I ain't mad now.
Yeah. I mean,
I still want to see somebody be a playmaker outside of Terry, but right now we're 3-1. I can't be too mad.
When you got a running game like this, I guess you don't really need one yet. It'd be nice to see Luke break out, but it seems to be like
it would be nice to see Luke break out.
Yeah. This one is a Jerry McNichols 4th and 1. So another fourth.
Oh, this is such
conversion.
A beautiful run.
15-yard scamper from this young man. And,
watch this. He is a change of pace.
He just does it so well. And we're not going to, if Eckler needs to stay out for another week, I mean,
he reminds me of, he's got Eckler's elusivity, I guess, elusiveness.
Oh, did I pick the wrong play? I think I picked the wrong play.
You did. Yeah, I think you did.
I think I picked the wrong play. My bad.
That was still, hey, look, positive run by Jaden, got out of bounds, didn't take a hit.
7:30. Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong quarter. We're in the third quarter. 7:50. 7:32. Here we go. 7:32. Oh, we did it on me again. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Little technical difficulties. Third quarter, 7:32. Okay. Now we're back up. Let me share this. My apologies. And share full screen. Okay, here we go. Here's the McNichols run 4:15. Just through the line, one stiff arm.
The hole on the cutback there was crazy.
Like, find a way to bring this guy down. It's really hard. You're going to struggle. Good luck. Watch it one more time. Tiny ass hole. He finds a way to get in. I mean, look at the line play again on this.
It wasn't even so much a cutback, is that the hole, it looks like it's designed to create a hole on the backside of the point of attack.
Yeah. I mean,
Which that's an interesting concept. Usually you see teams that go towards the point of attack. They don't try to run the play behind the point of attack. So great play design by Cliff there on that one.
I like it. All right, let's watch it from the backside.
And I like our run plays are all designed to get guys moving forward, immediately. There's no juking around. There's no counters where somebody's taking a step this way, then a step that way. You know, if the guy makes that move, it's because it's there. But even when McNichols, he went right and then he goes left, but he never stops moving forward.
Yep.
Move forward. That's
this one is Luke McCaffrey for 17 yards.
This is a beautiful
Second and
catch.
15.
It like he throws it like in between guys. It's crazy. You see that front view
Open right there.
Oh, when you see this from behind, you realize
you see the front view is ridiculous when you see how it's
because
arm.
he threw it to a spot.
Yeah, he also slid. He also slid a little bit to the left before he threw it. It's weird. You see it from the front. It's crazy to release on that ball, man. It's like how the fuck did he get that ball in there, man? It doesn't look that as impressive at this angle. I'm telling you, you see,
Jaden Daniels has
probably throw of the game.
Ridiculous accuracy.
Probably throw of the game where you see it front view.
Yeah. All right, let's watch it from the back.
Yeah, please do, because you can see it there. He does a little slide to the right. Dev is absolutely right on this.
Watch how he gets it in there. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. There it is. Slide. Like he threw it to the left. He threw it across his body.
He's moving. He's moving to the right and throws to the left.
Like,
watch
curves.
Watch Jaden Daniels' footwork. He slides right
and throws left in his slide.
Watch the ball curve.
And instead of his feet being,
that left foot's
perpendicular to the goal line, they're parallel, which is crazy.
Which you shouldn't do, but in that case, he was trying to get that ball out quick.
Improvise. Look, this ball is actually like 4 or 5 yards. I don't know the distance it has.
It's like Wanted when it's curving bullets.
Yeah. Boom.
Like watch out. Yeah. Like how did that get in there, man? In stride too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Watch when you see that front, you're gonna see it though. Like how that ball just looked like it just went.
So
he whipped his. It's almost like he whipped his body with the throw.
Look
at a little more oomph into it.
Toward the receiver.
Yeah, I think that was his third progression. If you watch his head,
English on it.
It was.
I think
McCaffrey is the third read on this play, and that's encouraging that now we're having Jaden do 3 reads instead of what he was doing early in the season was 1 and 2 read plays, 1 and 2 read routes. Now he's doing 3 reads.
So this tells
it's progression.
It was
this
Terry,
kid has not reached his final form.
It was Terry, it was Ertz, and then Luke. So watch his head.
Talks to him like he's a gremlin.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, can't feed him after midnight. Okay.
I ain't gonna show the funny of that motherfucker.
That's the only view they have is the end zone view.
I saw the front view.
This is the Terry McLaurin touchdown for 10 yards. Let's take a look. Great play. Just a wide open play. Wide open. Nobody
there. That was a dart too.
Nobody there. Beautiful.
Terry never dances. That's so crazy.
No, that's right. He doesn't.
So here's the interesting thing. I'm not the biggest fan. Like Jaden Daniels' throwing motion and all that is not something I would ever teach a kid. But he has such naturally fast twitch motion that it compensates for the fact that he does hold the ball a little lower. His arm does come out a little bit more. Like it's almost like it's almost like it's a catapult, like how it swings. It's like that's how he throws.
Hey, it's the 4-time Glock Dookie Award winner, Shy Guns. Not going to read your comment, but welcome. I'm sorry you guys couldn't beat the Vikings, who were the kings of the NFC North. Hail, Minnesota.
Hey, Shy Guns. Skull Vikings.
Skull Vikings. Sam Darnold is the man. Put it that way. All right, let's watch the backside of this view of Terry's touchdown. Watch the line once again. Watch how they just jam up the middle and create a pocket. It is just beautiful. And Dev, just so you know, Brandon Coleman, 0 pressures. We might have a left tackle. Just for the record.
Lucas did well today.
Coleman hasn't played a full game yet.
They keep swapping him out with the
Lucas looks like a starter.
Ugh.
Can you imagine this? That we have a left tackle and a quarterback, who already are performing at a high level, and they have not reached their full development
Yeah.
and final form yet.
I think Cornelius Lucas is playing better than him right now. Though. When Cornelius is playing, man.
All right, last play of the game. We're going to review. This is a 7-yard touchdown of McNichols, his second one of the game for 7. And then we'll jump into the rest of the show here. But once again, a great scamper. I mean, everyone's so excited. The line just moving people. Look at that. They slid left. They all went left.
Yeah, cut block.
And created that pocket to the right. And he hit it on
cut
the right
block?
side.
Right there.
So I envisioned this was to like the 5 hole, and then it wasn't there, and he immediately because look, everyone slides left, and 1 through 5 to the 5 hole, and then it just wasn't there.
It's
and he was
belly, what we call it in high school, right? Belly.
That's a belly run.
Yep, straight up the middle. Fantastic.
A belly.
All right, we're gonna watch this, then get back to the comments here, and continue on the show. What a good little scamper, dude.
That's a great trap block there by
So I said
trap block, Senate, wasn't it? Or was that Bates?
Yeah, that's what I said. It was Senate.
It's Bates.
Bates,
That was Bates.
82. Yeah, I seen that. That's
Both
what
tight
I
ends
said.
are blocking their asses.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a belly.
Right,
reverse the block
right
toward
there.
that way, around the middle, belly.
Right there. That
Is
was
that what
Senate.
that is?
That was Senate.
That's some Joe Gibbs stuff.
Yeah, thing of beauty, man. Just a wonderful, wonderful thing of beauty. Okay, that's the recap in the film. Let's get to some of these comments here. Brian says, look at Wiley celebrating himself by flexing to the fans. Marcus says, D-line's getting chemistry and loops and stunts, and DBs are improving in communication. Defense is getting better. I'm not saying that they're there yet. They got a long way to go, but
they swarm to the ball. I'll give them that. Yeah. They fly.
Yep. Jaden spreads the ball out. Sure does. Baldy did a whole breakdown of McNichols on the blocking. It was great. Thanks for Ryan. Text me that at the end. We'll pull that up if we have time to watch that. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you. Noah Brown and Luke McCaffrey making catches. Hope to see passing production out of Ben Sinnott. I think at the end of the season we'll probably start to see that more. But you got Ertz for that. Yeah. Marcus says Anthony Lynn's in charge of running game, but our offensive line is the best since Mike Shanahan tenure, and probably so, but scheme has a big thing to do with that. You're right.
Cliff couldn't run it off for fucking Chargers last year either. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, circumstances, right?
Some guys are better off when you put them in a position of less responsibility.
Yeah. See, Thomas says Jaden doesn't have to throw 40 passes to get 300 yards. He just throws 25 passes and completing 20 of them. Yeah, it's an efficiency thing.
This is a stupid efficiency.
And we're a run team.
Oh, what's up, Sonny? How you doing?
People don't want to say that out loud.
But we're a run team. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? I heard we just scored again. Hey, Jaden just completed another 5 passes without an interception, and Tressway is still sitting on the bench. Deluxe says quarterback and left tackle in draft is an A. You still have Newton, Mikey, Luke, McGee, Sinnott could be franchise changing. Could be. McGee still to be seen. Sandler still, I think that'll come with time. But
Sandler still, hey, you know what? He did not have a bad game.
He didn't. Okay, fellas, let's get right into Overreaction Monday. Everyone in the chat, let's talk overreactions. Dev, let's start with you, man. You got any overreactions for today? And those in the chat, tell us your overreactions, if you have any.
Well, I think an overreaction would be our defenses look like they've turned the page and look like they're on the good ship lollipop right now. They headed in the right direction.
The good ship Grease. Yeah. Phil knows what I'm talking about.
I do not.
Okay. Phil, any overreactions?
We're going to be a one-loss team. Oof. Come command this day on October 20th against the Panthers.
So you would have us losing. You'd have us beating the Ravens.
That's my overreaction. No, is that we're a one-loss team right now. We will not lose before command this day. We will not lose on command this day. So we'll be like what, 6-1.
That means we'll beat the Ravens.
Definitely an overreaction. I don't think we're beating the Ravens, but everyone else, I think
that's an overreaction, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it. You're right. You're spot on.
I don't think the Ravens are unbeatable.
They haven't beat by 2 teams they outplayed. So if you look at it like that, the 2 teams they lost to, they outplayed them and lost. So yeah.
And if they take it
Lamar
to
Jackson playing his best football.
Here's the thing. This is, I'm going to say it now. It's a preview for Thursday. This week coming up is the test.
Not really. I don't think the
It's
Browns are
Browns?
scary at
It's a
all.
trap
Yeah.
game. Is
No,
what
no,
it
sorry,
is.
not the Browns.
Trap-
Not the Browns. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks when we
Ravens.
play
Yeah,
the Ravens.
It's
Yeah.
not
That is
Lamar
the
Jackson
test.
I'm worried about. It's
Man,
No.
their
he's super.
defense.
He's super efficient with
The
Derrick Henry.
Ravens defense is the one who's controlling
the-
these games. It
The
ain't,
Ravens
it ain't
defense is
Lamar.
last in the NFL, bro.
Did
The
you see what
butthole
they
ass.
did? Did you see what they did to Josh Allen? They
Before
had
that
that boy
game.
on stilts.
Before the
Can I
game,
tell
though,
you
the
though?
Ravens were
Can I tell you
butthole ass
why
in
I say
defense.
it's the test?
Butthole ass.
It's because this is a team that is not. We're not catching anybody off guard anymore.
Yeah, they know.
We
The
proved the
secret's out.
Bengals game wasn't a fluke.
Yeah,
Secret's out.
Secret's out.
Man,
Browns aren't good enough to stop us.
Our
The
defense.
Ravens are, but I don't think they're unbeatable.
Marcus's
why I'm very
overreaction is
curious.
we're going to the Super Bowl.
Hey man, stopping Henry and Jackson, man, it's a hard. You see how they RPO worked on us? Imagine it working with
Dude, Henry gonna get like
Henry.
200 yards on us.
Man, bruh. I'm
He's
glad I
getting
got
like
him.
200
I wish I was
yards.
playing you that week.
Sonny says, thinking if we win next week, looking at trading for a corner or even another threat, a wide receiver.
Man, we
Hey,
ain't gonna trade at all, dog.
Devontae might want to leave, but right now the
We ain't
chemistry is so
we're
perfect.
making zero trades.
The chemistry is so perfect, you probably don't want to mess anything
If
up.
we had Devontae Adams, how many more points you think we score? The same amount, probably.
It's not going to be that much,
right? So why?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I would.
We scored the same amount against better teams.
I guess I wouldn't not do it, but I'm just saying if they give us a chance, what the fuck?
Yeah, Ryan's right. The overreaction is we're grateful now against losing teams, beating teams we should. Ravens would be the overreaction win. That's
how many times have we always lost to the teams we should beat, and we play great against teams we should not beat?
We're famous for playing down. It's terrible. Yeah, Thomas
We're playing to the level of our competition. Here we faced a team that people thought was better than us, right? But realistically was not. But they were comparable, and we stomped them.
Every time we play people though that's better than us. We've been underdogs every game.
Yeah, that's true.
The only one that we really, I think, were clearly better than was the game where we couldn't get in the end zone.
No, we were underdogs that game too.
We should have lost that game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Had Graham Mano would have not hurt his hamstring, we'd have lost that game. Yeah. And then everything
we're like the Bills, bro. Like we can't beat any good teams. Yeah. We'll beat the fucking New England Patriots, the fucking Jaguars, and Miami when or two is out. We'll win those games, but you play the Ravens, get your ass whooped. Yeah. That's what we
maybe.
Until
we don't know.
Until we do it.
We don't know. That's the beauty. We don't know.
And I want to see our defense go against.
Dad, you can finally pick us to beat the Giants from now on, Dad.
Yeah.
Even though,
but
like
you know what, the fun of this team is that they're not their best yet.
Yeah.
You don't know how good they can be.
I want y'all to flood Baltimore Stadium too. Everybody that's a Commanders fan in that area, go to the game, dog. For me, I can't be there.
Yeah. My overreaction is, I don't know if it's overreaction, but I'm gonna say the defense still isn't that good. I know people say the defense did well, but can't stop the run. And we're coming up on, I mean, I don't think Nick Chubb's gonna be back, but you got to face Jerome Ford here in the Browns, and then you got to come up against Justice Hill and Derrick Henry. Like, I'm not sold on this defense.
And Lamar Jackson.
So I will continue to just stamp on the hill. And I'm not saying the DB's actually shown a little bit of improvement. It's the run. That's my reaction, is we still can't stop the run to save our lives. So we'll see, man. We shall see. All right, stock up, stock down. Phil, let's start with you. Everyone in the chat, stock up, stock down.
Stock up. Hey, I gotta pick one. Stock up. Secondary.
Ooh, that's a good one. They had a good game.
Yeah. Hell, an average game would have been stock up for them because they haven't had one of those yet.
That's true. They ended up holding Kyler Murray to 16 of 22, which is fairly good. 142 yards, 4 sacks.
Very pedestrian. Pedestrian. But you see a lot of those sacks too required us to have at least some level of competent coverage.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. How many of those 4 sacks were coverage sacks, or how many was, the front?
A few of those. And Dorrance Armstrong, welcome to the team.
Yeah. Welcome to 2024, my good friend. Good sir. What about stock down, Phil?
Stock down. how you go stock down on a team that when you
it's
just won 42-14.
It's tough. It's tough. Say Kyler Murray. I'm just kidding. Say whatever you want, man. It's hard.
Stock down. Still didn't see John Allen.
That's fair. That's a fair.
Payne showed up.
That's fair.
So John Allen.
John Allen finished with 5 combined tackles and a sack. A very quiet
Okay,
sack.
I retract that statement. Stock down.
Payne finished with a half a sack. Armstrong had 1.5 officially. They didn't give him 2. Louvu and Wagner had half 2. So.
Okay, so they took some away. Okay.
Yep.
Stock down.
It's fine. If you don't
Arizona
don't think
on stock down. Arizona Cardinals fans. Why y'all fighting each other in the stands?
They're down bad.
Why are you getting in? Why are y'all getting into fist fights in the stands? And why is it that 3 of you guys can't even take out one of your own?
Yep. There you go, Sonny.
I watched that fight in the stands. It was 3-on-1, and the one is holding his own. Of course, he was wearing a Pat Tillman jersey. I think he had the power of the gods behind him.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. This dude in a Pat Tillman jersey was holding his own with 3 guys standing above him in the stands.
Damn, like,
And he was holding
and
his
Anakin,
own. I mean,
he had the high ground like Obi-Wan.
He eventually took the L, but those 3 guys probably.
You talking about the one where he's stomping his head and shit?
Eventually, they were throwing hands. Eventually, I think they started stomping on his head, and they finally got him down. But it's like y'all had a numbers advantage. You had the higher ground, and this dude still held his own for way longer than he should have. So, props to that guy. But stock down on Arizona fans fighting each other in stands.
All right. Tia says stock up Cliff Kingsbury, stock down DBs. Marcus says stock up O-line, stock down. Can't think of one. Dev, you got it. What you got?
Stock up, obviously, I agree with Phil, the defense. Coleman, to be specific, getting some pass rush on the end. Stock down will be our run defense, I guess. Gosh,
it's tough one, man.
Can you go any lower?
Tressway, because he had the punt. I'm just kidding, because he had the punt. Defense, because Tressway had the punt.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay. My stock up is Jeremy McNichols. Man, what a fill-in. What a fill-in for Austin Eckler. Like I said, he finished with 8 for 68, 2 touchdowns, and on the receiving end, 1 for 6 yards. So, man's getting his stock up for sure. And if he still continues to play this way, what do you do when Eckler comes back?
McNichols was never not on the active roster though. So
no, they brought him up from the practice squad.
Oh, was he on practice squad? I thought he was on the active roster.
No, he was running back 3. He was RB3. Yeah. Never mind. I apologize.
Yeah, he's RB3.
They brought Rodriguez up.
Yeah.
They brought Rodriguez up.
Stock down. I'm going to say myself because this is me. Stock down for me. 2 games in a row, I picked this team to lose.
Me too. Keep picking us to lose.
2 games in a row, I picked us to lose. And so maybe it's time. Like, I'm not picking us to lose the Browns game. Stay tuned for Thursday night's show.
I don't keep picking us to lose, too.
Just not to break the streak. Yeah. A couple other stock up, stock down. Sonny says, AG says stock down. Defensive tackle, pathetic Matthias. Oh, Fedarian Mathis, man. Let's see. Fedarian Mathis finished with
the backup defensive tackle. It's like the 4th defensive tackle.
The 4th defensive tackle.
What's he supposed to do?
A single tackle. Dude, we drafted him was he a 2nd round pick? 3rd round pick.
Yeah, but he's had injury issues. But he came back. He had a nasty knee injury. Yeah. I don't think he's fully back yet.
Sonny has stock up on the O-line. AG has stock up special teams coverage, big hits. Yeah, man, just setting the tone. Everyone flying around the field everywhere. It's fantastic. Ryan says stock up Redskins fans taking over the stadium. They were screaming Redskins, and then everyone heard it. It was pretty cool. Everyone was tweeting about it. All the people who were there, like, they're saying, let's go Redskins and singing, they took over that stadium. That's awesome. Sonny says the difference play calling, coaching support does for an O-line. Scheme matters.
So there's part of a reason why. So there's apparently a local high school on a reservation very close to.
They are out there. Yep. They still
and that the name. Team of that high school is called the Redskins.
Yes, the Mesa. It's the Mesa Redskins. Yep.
Massive.
So it's not. Don't get too excited. Change the name back, people.
Well, I mean, our fans were out there
It's
too.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I know, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The
Nagas.
The angry Nagas were throwing that out there as if this was like somehow representative of the entire world.
Steve, can you do a remix called My Nagas?
Some Nagas that you don't want to try.
Yeah, My Nagas.
Good. What?
This is not a fucking game. Talk cheap, motherfucker.
Let's get it on.
Ryan said, "What happens when Eckler comes back? You run 3 running backs on some slick ass RPOs. You run the wishbone. You run the wing T.
Here's the thing:
the wishbone.
Cliff Kingsbury can find a way to run the wishbone. Realize this: all these backs had the ability to catch the ball in the backfield, and you can still have 2 tight ends as well, right? And they can catch the ball. You can run a wishbone offense and still have 5 legit pass receiving threats.
You could.
That's the talent that's on this team right now.
Yep. Marcus says math is more of a run stuffer. Deluxe says stock down, penalties late, got nothing else really. Yeah, nitpicking at that point. Just to refresh everyone's memory.
Stock down. The refs for 2 bullshit penalties on celebrations.
But we've all known the Aaron Bowl you can't do anymore. We've been doing that since Josh Norman, dog. You can't do that anymore.
The arrow is specifically in the rules.
Yeah, you knew that you can't do that. As soon as he did it, he was like, he's like, I know you can't do that. That first one though on emoji, whatever the fuck his name is, that was terrible.
Yeah.
The arrow one was dumb. He didn't even shoot the arrow with any intent. He literally did real lazy.
Hey, you know what? That arrow still came off that bow and killed someone, Phil. That's the real lesson.
Right. Jefferson did the gun shooting meme. And
that's the funny part.
They all do those
Everyone
all the time.
does the gun things.
They got goddamn cannons in Tampa Bay, bro.
Is it the fact? Is it a Native American thing, or the fact is an arrow? Because if it's a violence thing, why are you allowing the gun?
Man, they got a bunch of people doing it. The Vikings do it every time they score. They do the Vikings.
Okay, so what if I pretend to throw a spear at you now, like this?
You call it a nagger.
What if I take a pipe? Like I'm gonna hit you with my pipe. Is that you're gonna call me on that too? But I can
do nagger behavior.
I can do this. I can shoot you. Hey, recap from the score predictions. Phil had 31
autistic fucks.
Phil had 31-27 cards. Dev had 35-28 Commanders. I had 30-27 cards. Mr. Glenn had 31-21 Commanders.
I was close.
Jimmy, who's not here, Jim Sleazy, 21-20 Commanders. Cody, 31-24 Commanders. Tia, 30-20 Commanders. Nat Rivers, 27-21 Commanders. Marcus, 30-28 Cards. And Ryan had 27-23 Commanders. So most of y'all picked the Commanders. Myself and Phil and Marcus were the only one who picked Cardinals. So pie in our face.
And nobody predicted the blowout, though. No one saw 42.
Emotional.
I was only 1 point away from 42.
We'll take that one. Yeah. Ryan says, ha ha ha, the Wakanda Naga. There you go. There you go. Do they sell Nerf bows and arrows? They do. They do. Sonny says, at the end of the day, the fan base, those that have stayed low, need to curb expectations, be grateful for a very bright future. That's right. It's something to have fun about now, but we're going to lose some games. Jaden's going to have a bad game. It's going to happen.
They should do a blow dart when they score so I can go.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because then they're going to be like, what are you doing with it? What is this motion? what
other dudes like this?
You giving Indian burns?
Well, hold on. If they look at the ref and say, I'm celebrating pride, is that okay?
I don't know how you celebrate that.
I don't know how you celebrate that. The pepper grinder. Wives out there, if you want to keep your husband, do the pepper grinder. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Get you together.
Phil Bullock, thank you for joining us. For the record, Phil Bullock, Brian Robinson, 21 attempts, 101 yards, averaged 4.8, 1 touchdown, and then Brian Robinson also had 3 catches for 12 yards. So B-Rob's still doing well.
But he's not, good, sir. He's not an RB1.
Good, sir. Okay, good, bad, ugly, great. Let's throw it in the chat. Dev, let's fire this off very quickly, and then we'll get to your Glock Dookie award. Or game ball, sorry.
Good offensive line, bad run defense, ugly. The crowd fighting out the group field, and great 40 points, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
That's pretty close.
It is. You hear my Samuel Jackson? My Samuel Jackson is right.
Yeah, Dev does a really good DMX.
Yeah.
I got DMX and Samuel Jackson down, and Dr. Cloud, by the way.
I'll get you, gotcha. If it's the last thing I do.
Badassatron. Have you seen Transformers 1 yet? Did you see Transformers 1?
Dev's Dr. Claw sounds like Candyman.
Dev, you gotta watch Transformers 1, Dev. You gotta watch it.
I heard it's good, bro. I heard it's good.
So
you gotta watch Penguin. Penguin was dope last night. You tripping.
Yeah.
Penguin's a gangster show, too. It's gangsters.
Haven't got there yet.
You'll love it.
I'll go good. I'm going to continue to say the rushing attack, which rattled. I'm sorry. Good, we'll say Jaden Daniels. Bad, I will say can't stop the run. Great, I'm going to say the rushing attack because 216 yards on the ground. Come on. Just come on. Ugly. Tressway had to punt. Go sue me. And I already said the great. I went out of order. Great is the rushing attack. So good, Jaden Daniels. Bad, the rush defense that we can't stop. Ugly, Tressway had to punt. Great, the rushing attack. Go ahead, Phil.
Good. Pass defense overall. Bad. Stupid officiating penalties for taunting or whatever on celebrations. Ugly run defense. Great offensive efficiency. That's time possession, lack of turning the ball over, getting first downs. We had 29 first downs. We were 9 of 12 on third down, 3 of 3 on fourth down. All right. That's a total conversion percentage of 12 of 15. Time of possession, we won that by over 6 minutes. Offensive efficiency.
Yep.
I realized we only had 5 penalties. That's efficiency in itself. 5 is not bad.
Very true. Sonny says, I do love Chicago struggling with their quarterback choice. After all that draft capital and money spent on both sides of the ball. Hey, they fleeced Carolina, though. They got that pick. They were a 500 team last year. They still had the first pick. So I'm not, like I said, if Jaden would have had that year that Caleb's having, I would still be fine with it.
Here's the crazy thing. Apparently, if we had number 1 pick, they still would have picked Jaden.
The Commanders.
Reports came out
Easy to
this
say
week.
that now. Easy to say that now.
Yeah, I guess you never know.
But you know what? We kind of heard that a little bit, right after the draft. That pretty much Jaden was the number 1 player on Adam Peters' board.
Yeah,
and you see why.
Then we heard May was. So you never know. But you happy what you see and none of what you hear.
That's right. Good the defense, bad the ref celebration calls. Ugly Cardinals jerseys. Great. 42.
Hey, fuck all that. Them Cardinals jerseys are fire, dog.
I do like those Cardinals jerseys. Yeah. They're not bad. They're not bad. I like the black Cardinals jerseys too.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice.
Can't go wrong red and black.
Got a good OC. We do, man. He is head and shoulders better than Eric Bieniemy. I will take that.
Which both are head and shoulders above Turner.
I don't know. I think Scott Turner had a better, more efficient offense than Eric Bieniemy.
No way.
Only when he was forced to. When Taylor Heineke was in there and he was forced to run the ball, he was good.
The offense was way better.
When he had a quarterback who could throw, he was dumb because that's all he did was throw.
Unleash Carson. Unleash Carson. Tia says, good offense, bad interception, ugly the defense, flip-flopped. And with the offense, they need to tighten up more. They do. Tressway has punted so much, he needs a break. I'm sure he's unbothered. Yeah. Uh-oh. Who is it? Marcus says, good the pass rush. Bad, still need to prove the run stopping. Ugly the referees. Great, Jaden Daniels. He got the number 1 of NFL jersey sales. Look at that. Sonny says, I would have taken JD number 1 for sure. Didn't want to do anything with the drama. Bending Caleb Williams.
I think Caleb Williams is coming along just fine for a rookie quarterback. Caleb Williams is going to be a good to great quarterback in this league, period.
Yeah.
But
he's done too much.
Right now, he's not Jaden Daniels. I
Yeah.
liked Caleb Williams coming out of college. I still think, I mean, yeah, he had to throw 52 passes, but he still threw for over 300 yards or 350 yards last week. And this past week, they won.
And I have a friend who's a diehard Bears fan, and he said they got him weapons, but they did nothing to that offensive line.
No.
So
Their offensive line is trash.
And the scheme is still the same. So think about that. We got some offensive pieces on the offensive line. We have a scheme that benefits our quarterback. All Caleb's doing is running for his life. So I don't know, man. He's throwing checkdowns.
They're doing the same. It's the same thing that Justin Fields is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Difference is here's the thing that's scary though. Look what Justin Fields did to us last year. We played the Bears later this year.
We'll find
out. I'm going to shut up on that one.
The downside is, if Cliff continues on this upward trend, will he disappear and get a head coach offer and say, "I'm out"?
I don't know if he wants to. Does he want to be a head coach?
I don't know. I mean, the money's better, but do you enjoy what you're doing and want to be successful? Is it a Ben Johnson sort of thing where I want to stay and continue to try to build what I think could be a winner? I don't know.
I hope so. At least 2 years. Give us 2 years.
Yeah.
Because this team was being built for 2025, and if we're ahead of schedule the way it seems on offense, give us that second year so we can see how good it gets. Come on now.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, Cliff.
Ryan
we know
says,
you like DC.
Good offensive line. It ain't better than LA though. Bad rush, great life, Kingsbury going for 2 to rub it in. Ugly. Everyone announced picking us to lose minus Rich the lone wolf. That's right. Rich Eisen was the only one who picked us to win. Everyone else lost. So shout out to Rich Eisen, man. We appreciate you. Okay, next one, game balls. Let's give away some game balls. Normally we give one on offense, one on defense.
Balls.
So give away your game balls in the chat if you got one. Phil, let's start with you.
On offense, I'm going to give a game ball to Brian Robinson Jr.
Angry runner.
Setting the pace on the run game, much to Phil Bullock's dismay.
Yeah.
No, in all honesty, 20 carries, 101 yards. That's what you call workmanlike. That's lunch pail stuff right there, and he did it well. On defense, Dorrance Armstrong, 2 sacks.
Nice.
Welcome to the team. This is what we wanted to see from you. You're supposed to be the future of the Funk. You're supposed to be the guy that's going to lead this defensive line in sacks. So getting 2 after a slow start, I'll take it. Give us some more.
Let's go. All right, Dev, your game balls. Go ahead and give away your game ball.
Balls.
Game ball. Jaden would be my game ball. It's kind of obvious. I was trying not to pick him.
So hard not to, though.
Offense. On defense, Tressway, always ready, man. He's always ready.
Yeah, you don't got to get ready because he stay ready.
Yeah.
He's ever ready.
It's like that military songs come on in commercials. When we were needed, we were there. Remember that?
Yeah.
The U.S. Army. We were there when we were needed. We were there. They say the same sentence a different way every time.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't.
I don't know that one. The only Army one I know is
always fair. But when freedom called the answer, we were there. I forgot which one that was.
I don't know that one. The only one I know is be all that you can be
in
the army.
Army of one. My offensive game ball goes to Jeremy McNichols. Great fill-in. We talked about that. 8 for 68, 2 touchdowns, and he had 2 catches. Defensive game ball for me. I'm gonna go with special teams unit as well. Dev picked Tressway. Phil picked Dorrance. I'm gonna go with Austin Siebert. Dude's 10 for 10 in field goals. He still hasn't missed. Eventually, we're gonna see
including the world's longest extra point.
Yes, that was like a 50 yarder extra point, which was crazy. So my game balls go to Jeremy McNichols and Austin Siebert. for still being 10 for 10, and he hasn't missed any extra points yet either. I forget what his extra points are at right now. Extra points so far this year, he's sitting at 9 for 9, and he's at 10 for 10 for field goals. So not bad for a dude coming off the street. Phil Bullock says, I know sacks are hard to get, but 4 games for all that money we're paying Allen and Payne. Free that money up to get hungry guys in there. You know what? Interior defensive linemen, they're not sack machines. Their job is to take up double teams and stuff the run. So they're taking the double teams, but they're not stuffing the run. Their job are not to get sacks. It's hard. That's the DN's or outside linebacker's job. So
they are supposed to help free up those DNs, and that's been inconsistent.
Yeah, true.
I do think one of those guys is moving by the deadline.
You think so? I mean, why not? I wouldn't care if you.
And honestly, at this point, it's Allen.
I think whatever you can get the most
I feel like he's going through the motions.
Whichever one
I could be
you
wrong.
can get the most.
I could be wrong. It just feels that way.
Whichever one of those two you can get the most for. I think
socialize all of them. Who cares?
Yeah.
Game ball.
Go out there with Fedarian and Jazar Newton. Fuck them both.
You get traded.
Yeah,
AG
a trade.
Game ball to the
Turn to Philly.
Rocking the Card Stadium. Yeah, and it was kind of hard distinguishing between the burgundy and red. But when they showed the camera in the stands, there was a lot of burgundy. You could clearly see. So shout out to all the Commanders that showed up there.
We traveled well in that one.
Turn 2 now. Get TS's game ball. Luke McCaffrey. He's catching the defense. Frankie Louisville. So Frankie Louisville finished with 7 total tackles, a half sack.
I like Louisville and Wagner because, again, there comes a time where they say F it, and they're like, somebody's got to make a play. F it. We'll make a play.
Yeah.
And, big stop will come or somebody will get stopped short of a first down. And one of those two is always around.
Yep. He had a forced fumble and a fumble recovery too. So
we forced 3 fumbles this game. We only recovered 1, but forcing fumbles keeps teams off balance.
Yep. Jim Sleazy, we were talking about you earlier, man. Who you giving there? His balls are going to Dan Snyder. He hired Ron and Del Rio to put us in position to get Jaden. I think someone said we also owe Greg Zerline from the Jets. He missed a field goal or extra point, which gave us.
So he made a field goal against us that allowed us that we were on a game we could have won. Remember the Jets had that last second win last year? We almost won that game, and he kicked a field goal with no time left.
Yeah. So we owe him a brewski or something. Hey, real quick.
You see on the news where Devontae there's a post Sports Illustrated. Michael Fabiano says, don't be surprised if Devontae Adams has already played his last snap with the Raiders and the coach Antonio Pierce liked it on IG.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, well, remember, Antonio Pierce said some players made some business decisions last game when he sat down at halftime and didn't go into the locker room with the rest of the team. You remember that? He said some players made some business decisions today. And then all of a sudden, Devontae Adams pulls up lame. He's injured for the next game. So something's brewing. This is Brian Baldinger's breakdown on Jeremy Nichols. This is 2 minutes. I don't know if we watched all of it, but I did want to show this. It's worth watching.
Jeremy McNichols got a chance to play because of the injury to Austin Eckler. Here he is scanning this Cardinal defense right here. This is a guy that is the definition of resilient. He makes the cut right here. The defensive tackle, and right there, Jaden puts it right on.
Beautiful.
But you watch him right here, and here he is, right behind the rookie Brandon Coleman right here. Right, excellent job of just flipping the man aside. His vision is still good. And then on his second carry of the day, Jeremy McNichols was a rookie coming out of Boise in 2017. He's following Allegretti and Cosme, and there's the rookie. Sinnott, the tight end right there, and he gets into the alley, breaking a tackle right here of Jalen Thompson, which isn't easy to do. And he scores his second career touchdown since he came in to the NFL. He's probably staggering. Like, what in the world? I found the end zone. I never thought I was going to do it again. But more than that, he was everything. This is exactly what you need right now. Check downs right here. Jaden Daniels completing 82% of his passes. Get the ball out. Let Jeremy McNichols do a little bit of work.
There you go.
Long Beach, California kid, right?
LBC.
8 years in this business. And
8
then
years.
4th and 1. They go unbalanced. There's Trent Scott
You
over
been in the league
there.
8 years?
You got Cornelius Lucas over here, the rookie.
Bro, I learned that today in the group chat. I had no idea.
I thought the nigga was a rookie.
No.
I had no
I
idea
knew
who he
he'd been in
was.
this league. I remember watching him in 2020 with the Titans. I was
Shit, he
actually
probably went to college with him.
I didn't know 8 years though. Did you know?
8 years ago, Phil, you might have been in class with him. Shit, who knows?
I had no idea he'd been in the league for 8 years, man.
Damn. He
I
out
don't know
there
if
with the AARP running the ball and shit.
Sinat, 4th and 1. Here we
Oh.
go. McNichols time, right? No Austin Eckler. Let's see what he does.
This is when
Follows
he's
Ella Gray, but then he sees this hole behind Trent Scott and he hits it. And he breaks the tackle. And all of a sudden, McNichols like, I've been telling these teams I could do this all along. You watch this down here.
touchdown.
The 2-point try. Pass pro right here.
Oh,
right?
no. This
You got to be an every down
Ertz.
back.
This
You
is
got to
Ertz.
protect the rookie.
Pass pro.
All right,
Big
here you go.
handoff.
You take the fake. Here comes
Who's
LJ
coming?
Collier,
Who's coming?
former first-round pick.
Get out the way.
Cut him like tall limber right there.
Get out the way.
And then this right here. Could he double his touchdown total in the first 8 years? This is his 19 that he's been on. 19. And here, he sees the opening, right? Right behind Andrew Wiley.
Good.
Did he play for the
He
Titans?
just dances.
I have
Yeah.
no idea. I haven't looked
Okay,
at
I
this.
remember him then.
He
Okay.
played. It was him and Chuba. Him and I'm sorry, not Chuba Hubbard. Him and Dante Foreman were the ones who remember when back in 2021 I think it
Did he
was
go to
that
fucking
Derrick Henry got hurt.
What college did he go to? He didn't go to Western, did he? Am I tripping?
He went to Boise State.
Wait, say okay.
The blue field.
They had a dude from Western who had the same last name. He went to Tennessee.
Yeah. There we go. He made the field goal last week, Jaden. So there we go. Deuce, what's up, Deuce? Joining us. 9 teams in 8 years is insane. It is insane. And then so when we watched those 19 plays earlier on the all 22, the McNichols plays were just fantastic. I know he only had 68 yards with 2 touchdowns, but he just ran so hard. And I'm wondering if, Kyle Brandt from Good Morning Football, I wonder if McNichols is going to be a candidate for, or even Brian Robinson for angry runs again. I'm interested to see what happens. It could be nice. Yep. Dude's great vision on that last TD. Sure was. There you go. Ryan said he went to Boise. So there we go. Ahead of the game. Anybody else have any game?
Tampa, San
No, but
Fran,
he's been in the league 8 years,
Denver,
but he doesn't have 8
Tennessee,
years worth of carries on his body.
twice.
No, he doesn't. Which is kind of nice. You're kind of fresh.
I will take what he gives and here's the thing: Eckler's a great pass protection back, but so is McNichols. McNichols, we saw that last week on the Terry touchdown pass. That McNichols can just flat out nail people.
He had 2 stints with the 49ers. That's probably where the GM found him at.
Oh,
probably.
Maybe that was the Adam Peters connection there.
Yeah, stints with them. Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Tennessee twice, Jags, Bears, Broncos, Colts, Tampa. Yeah,
So there you go.
Jeez,
That's the
man.
Connect gang. That's the Connect gang.
Way to keep going. He got a pension. Fuck that shit.
Hey, he's made a name for himself so far. I think he'll just keep on going, man. To be honest,
Good job, man.
You know what? Since we're on the tip of it, let's just fuck it. Let's look at Jeremy McNichols' 27-yard touchdown run one more time for those who joined us late. Let's watch his 27-yard scamper again, man. Let's just see him do some work.
Skirt.
Remember, we talked about this. It was a read option, and this was a play that had another Jaden Daniels effect on it. And fantastic. Watch the line. Moves out to the right. Remember, Jaden Daniels effect. Freezing.
Watch the hesitation on the edge rusher, guys.
Freezing both these guys right there. See that guy take a step, and this guy is held. He's waiting for Jaden Daniels effect. Bigger than we could ever measure. That alone. So that's 3 plays we found.
Sanders blocked too, though. Or is
Three
that
plays we
Bates?
found that had the Jaden Daniels effect. Actually, I'm
That's
probably
Sanders.
going to do that separately and blow that up, man. Creating so many opportunities, just the sheer threat of him running the Jaden Daniels effect. Fantastic. Ryan last great point, Phil. He's still fresh. Jim Sleazy. Goff caught a sick touchdown pass. Jared Goff?
Oh, hold on. I got to bet on that. I didn't even see. I got the game in front of me. I ain't even watching it.
Deuce says Seifert game ball because now I can watch field goal. Siebert, yes. And props to Deuce, man. Traveled out to Cincinnati and he traveled to Arizona, man. Look at you traveling on the road like the Commanders. You gonna come home for the Browns game? Power bomb.
Deuce, when I see you at the Carolina game, are you gonna actually like break a smile? Because you mean mug every single picture you take on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're winning. Does this man have no happiness in his life?
Be happy. All right, Dev, you ready to give away your old Glock Dookie award for the week? Are you prepared to give the Glock Dookie award, Dev?
Yeah, I'm prepared. Go ahead.
Right. All right, Dev, who is getting the award for being the shittiest person this week?
Obviously, who gets the award? It's the commentator, the guy is he on the radio or what? What does he do, Phil? What's his name?
It's a podcaster like us.
Yeah.
Ben,
he's locked on Cardinals. Ben Garcia.
Yeah. Glock Dookie award, man, for your dumbass comment about, Cliff Kingsbury. Now he's your daddy.
Yeah.
He owns you, big dog. You get the Glock Dookie award.
You get the Glock. And then, so real quick, this is why he's getting the Glock Dookie award. So, very quickly, this is what he said about the
Good support, by the way. Excellent. He should come on the podcast sometime. I like this guy.
To dominate this game, and they better do so, and they better rally around their guy Kyler Murray. Even without Trey McBride, this game could be played with just Kyler Murray and lawn deck chairs for weapons, and I would still take Kyler Murray to beat the Washington Commanders. This is more than just a game. This is a chance to pull the pants down on Cliff Kingsbury's offense in front of a national audience.
So they're emotional. You can't put emotion into analysis when you have a personal bias. Had he not said, so they're just mad that it's a Cliff Kingsbury thing for them, which is terrible.
I'll tell you what I did reach out to him on Twitter, and because he was taking his L with like a champion, right? And I said, I came here to clown you on this take. I said, but you take it like a champion. To respect for that.
And look what he came back with. I've had bad takes before, but this one might be my worst. I can admit when I'm wrong. Credit to the Commanders. Jaden Daniels and Cliff Kingsbury, they have dominated the Cardinals in every aspect of the game. Might be the NFC East phase. My message should be fun tonight. So he did end up owning it. So props to him. Ben Garcia.
He also said that Commanders fans are really wholesome.
He did say that one.
He actually says he really likes us.
Yeah. Phil said, get your finger out of his face, Phil.
Hold on, right there.
The refs get the Glock Dookie award. Yeah. Don't do this in public. Anthony Armstrong would not do well, but he would be okay with Dougie. Ryan said, ha ha ha. Yeah, Cardinals gonna dominate the fuck out of here. Yeah. Damn, this kid watch Monday night game. Ryan KK turn the Cardinals into the Tiger League boys. Ryan. Okay. On that note,
they get the Glock Dookie award.
Yes. So fun show tonight, everybody. I think we picked out 21 plays to watch on the all 22, which we did off of all the notes that were taken. So good play to review. Always the post game is always fun. Knock out the film review of the.
It's definitely fun when we win.
I can't imagine doing this when we lose.
It's still fun when we lose.
Game. It's still fun. We just cut up, make fun of each other.
Sometimes when we lose, it is fun.
Yeah. Don't forget, we still got Command This Day at the park. Working with the team to get discounted tickets.
Hey, go talk to Breeze, by the way. I think he needs a hookup.
Oh, for the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breeze.
I will send him the link. We got tickets for you for October 20th. No fees and discounted tickets in the 300 and 400 levels. So club
and take advantage now because these tickets are getting more and more expensive.
Yeah, as we get closer, we keep winning. It'll be harder to get. Remember, that's the Darryl Green
retirement game,
jersey retirement ceremony. So hope to see you there. We'd love to see you at the tailgate, and we'll be in section 328. Probably about 10 of us, but it is Command This Day. I mean, for our Command This Day, but the team actually gave us our own link. So you click on this link, you can buy the tickets and they go directly to your SeatGeek. No fees, discount about 15 to 20% off, depending on where you go. I think upper level is sitting about 40, but it does fluctuate, so we don't have any control over that. So it's on our Facebook page if you want to see it. I'm going to put it on here, Twitter. I probably should just blast it on Twitter too, publicly. I don't know if I should or not, but we also have a flyer that takes us there too now. Jimmy, did we miss the over-under props? So we hit all the over-unders. We didn't recap them. I guess we could recap them real quick here. I got all the stats in front of me, and I have the over-under. So I guess we can do that, right? Wouldn't hurt. So they scored, the over-under was 50 points. I had the over. We all had the over, so we all won that one. We had Kyler at 225. He finished with 142.
Oh, Jesus, we sucked on that one.
Phil had the over. I had the over. Dev had the under. Utah had the under. Marcus had the over.
I had over.
Jaden at 225. He hit 233. Every single person, me, Phil, Dev, Cody, Deluxe, Marcus, and Jimmy all had the over. So props. James Conner hitting 70 yards. He had 104. Phil had the over. I had the over. Dev had the over. Deluxe had the over. Utah had the over. Mr. Glenn had the under, and Marcus had the under. B-Rob at 70 yards. He finished with 101. So Deluxe had the over. Nat Rivers had the over. Marcus had the over. Phil had the over. Dev had the over. Dev had the under. I had the under. Jimmy Lee had the under. Mr. Glenn had the under. So we lost that one. Jaden with 50 yards rushing. He finished with 47.
47. I saw that and I was like, I nailed that one.
So Phil had the under. Dev and I had the over. Utah had the over. Deluxe had the under. Jimmy had the over. And Mr. Glenn had the over. Kyler with 40 yards. He finished with 3. So me, Phil, Dev, Cody, Glenn, Jimmy, and Deluxe all had the over, and we all sucked the egg on that one. Marvin Harrison Jr., 70 yards was what his over-under was. He had 45. So Phil had the over. Dev had the under. You nailed it, Dev. He had 45. I picked the over. Deluxe had the under. Nailed it. Jimmy had the over. Glenn and Utah both had the under, so y'all nailed it. Terry with 60 yards. He had 7 for 52. He finished with 52 yards. This was kind of biased. Me, Phil, Cody, Deluxe, Glenn, Nat, and Dev all had the over. Jimmy Lee had the under. So Jim Sleazy, you picked that one. Terry under 60. Zach Ertz was supposed to finish with 40. He had 22. Me, Phil, I had the over. Phil had the under. Nice work. Cody had the over. Dev had the under. Jimmy had the under. And Deluxe had the under. Luke with 25 yards receiving. He had 17 yards. Everyone picked the over. Phil, me, Dev, Deluxe, Nat Rivers, Glenn, Utah, and Jimmy. And now we already did our predictions. So
that's because Zacchaeus got all of his targets.
Yeah, that was a mixed bag. We didn't do so hot on that one.
I think I came out ahead.
You did. You probably you and Dev did pretty good. I was pretty rough on those. I think I was a little overconfident.
Yeah, Dev had some good picks in there.
Yeah,
I won about $500 off that game.
Yeah, let's go, creepy ass elf mascot the Browns have. Hey, Sonny. Cool. Sonny, thank you so much. I subscribe tonight. I'll be back each week. Great show, fellas. Appreciate you, Sonny. Sonny was in our.
We'll be back here twice a week, good sir. Because we'll be here on Thursday.
Yes, Mondays and Thursdays. Sonny. Sonny was in our. I don't remember if I think he departed, but he was in our fantasy football group before the Football Addicts fantasy football group. So good to see you, Sonny. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate you. Hopefully we can have you back in the league one year, but your slot did fill back up. No, Sonny's still in the league. Never mind. He's in our fantasy football group. It was someone else who left. My bad, Sonny. My bad. Tia, props to you. Good vibe. We're in the good vibes part, man. Tell us positivity about your lives right now.
She survived that tropical storm.
Helena. Trust she's still biting South Carolina in the butt with floods. Yeah, shout out to all you guys down south. I got friends in Georgia who just got hammered in Augusta. Flash floods, no gas. They're going to work for at least right now. It's a week. They're hurting bad down there. So hope you guys are doing okay down there. Phil Bullock said it's cold up
Jacksonville.
there.
She said the electric just got turned on.
Yeah, man, you're in Tornado Alley too, Dev. So you're getting them storms. So, yep. Thanks everyone. Went a little bit long today, but you know what? It's hard when you're talking football with some good people. So we appreciate each and every one of you that tuned in. Please hit that like button for us. We greatly appreciate it. Share with someone you know, man. Be good to meet new people. Like I said, Sonny, we've known Sonny for a while, playing fantasy football with him from the Facebook group. But for you to come on the show, man, that's good stuff. We appreciate you. All right, we'll be back Thursday. Remember, Thursday will be our Cleveland Browns preview. We're playing the Browns on Sunday. Should be a 1:00 game.
We're taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yes, that's exactly what it's going to be. So, shout out to all you guys, and I think we should give this away on Thursday, fellas. We have a signed Emmanuel Forbes helmet and the certificate of authenticity from JSA right there. So I think we'll give this one away on Thursday, man. We're 3-1. So stay tuned Thursday.
Feel generous.
We'll give this guy away, or we wait till after we win on Monday. We'll see. But either way, this is the next giveaway. Signed Emmanuel Forbes helmet. You got to be watching on YouTube and you got to be subscribed to give this one away. We'll probably do subs only for the next one because we've been mighty generous. Yam got the first. Or Tia got the signed Gus Rock card. Yam got the signed Clinton Portis jersey. So I think moving forward, it's going to be a subs only giveaway on YouTube. So that's what we'll do. Ryan says, "Geek that shit." Hey man, I got a signed Antonio Gibson one as well. We're going to give away too. But all good. So so Thursday we'll give away the signed Emmanuel Forbes mini helmet on YouTube only. So
I'm going to go in for that one.
Yeah. Look at this comment right here. Game worn.
He ain't. That ain't a Kyler Murray jersey.
He's only 150 pounds, right? I'm just kidding. And a Kyler Murray jersey. What up, Juan? DC sports fan. Juan was rocking the Nats gear up top, the Commanders gear at the bottom at the Nats game on Sunday. So props to you, Juan. Even the Nats are out of it. Still going strong with the DC sports, man. Shout out to Juan. Appreciate it.
How did Forbes play last game? I didn't really
quiet game. You know what? That's
good
for him though.
Forbes was inactive.
No, Forbes played, man.
Forbes.
Yeah,
not forced. Forbes had finished the game with 2 tackles. That's all he had for the stat line. You didn't hear his name called. 2 tackles. That's it. So
probably a good thing he didn't hear his name called.
2 tackles that Davis didn't make when he was in there.
That's right. So I still want to see Derek Force. I think it's almost Derek Force time. So all right, guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Thank you so much. We will see you guys on Thursday.
I'm gonna watch Joker Friday.
Transformers 1, dude. I'm telling you.
Penguin. Watch Penguin.
Gotta see Transformers. Origin story, dude. Origin story. I didn't know how Optimus Prime came to be and Megatron. I didn't know they were best friends. Yeah. I had no idea. I don't follow that stuff, so I appreciate it. It was good stuff. All right, we're getting out of here. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys Thursday night, 8:35 for the Browns pregame. As always, peace and hail. We out.